like to introduce the family here today before we start on these tractors, folks, who had absolutely a ton of interest across the entire country, as you can imagine, on this sale. I would like to introduce Mark Langland. Mark, where are you? Mark, where are you? Mark, come on over here just a second, Mark, if you would, please. He's coming around here. And Paul, where are you, Paul? And Jane, would like to have the three children come around here if you would. And their son John's here too. Where's Mark?
I'm coming. He's coming.
Come on over here, Mark, up front. Paul, Gene. Mark, how are you?
Good.
Good. Where is Paul?
They're coming.
Paul's coming, and Gene. This is the children, guys. We get the fortunate opportunity, I guess, for lack of a better word, fortunate's a pretty good word to put it, to cover a pretty big area. We've got sales coming up in 13 states. Somebody just sent a note out from the cashier and said, I didn't know you'd come this far for a sale, and they want to have an auction. Folks, we'll travel anywhere. We got the greatest young generation coming on in any auction company in the country, and as far as I'm concerned. But these folks right here are Robert's sons. Mark, raise your hand. He's the gentleman right here. Paul, raise your hand. Where's Gene?
Right down.
Gene, how are you? Right in the middle. And also, I would like to send our condolences out to you folks. They just lost their father. The funeral's actually going to be tomorrow, and our thoughts are with you folks. I know it's your father, and it's a tough day for you, but these people are absolutely the salt of the earth. They're as good a folks as there is we've ever had the opportunity to work with, folks. And the equipment, their father bought all this stuff brand new, and it's going to be an emotional time for them, as you can imagine. So once again, on behalf of Sullivan Auctioneers, our entire team, Mark, Gene, Paul, thank you for the opportunity to work for you folks. Paul, thank you. What do you want to say about the tractor? Your father bought it brand new in Jeffers, is that right?
Yep.
And the hours are 100%, not 99.99. The tractor's 100% legit. As nice as you're going to get an opportunity to buy anywhere in the country. I don't know. Now, you may be standing here in the crowd and say, I've got one with the less hours. I don't know of another 4640 in the country with that low of hours anywhere. I don't know of anybody that has them. And folks, it's just had a ton of interest. Of course, I think that everybody here, not only here, but all across the country, in other countries, follow Machine Repeat. He's the gentleman here with us here today. We're excited to announce that we're the premier sponsors, the only auction company in North America, premier sponsors of Machine Repeat TV. And Greg is a good guy and does a lot for all the auction companies. He's our go-to person when we get on. We go there daily to check on prices and what's going on. So thank you, Greg, for everything that you do. Folks, I think that Greg, Machine Repeat, I think the highest one that it ever sold was like at 36,000. Of course, everybody, I think, has one of these in today's world, an iPhone or computer. There's been 2 people bid on this up to the point that we'll start this up. Our word in our auction company is transparency, folks. We have never, and we also don't charge a buyer's premium. I'll bet everybody here has been to sale sometime where they charged a buyer's premium. As long as I have a beating heart and have ownership in the company, along with this young generation coming on, we're never going to charge a buyer's premium for you folks coming to a sale. The folks who are participating online, they are paying an internet fee, but we've never charged anybody to come to a sale. We're not going to start here today. If you buy this tractor on site, you're paying the hammer price. Folks, at this time, and of course it is bid up to $37,500. That's where the bidding will begin. And the bidder is out of Beaver City, Nebraska. If it goes online, we'll announce who it is. Does anybody have any questions? If you buy this tractor today and you want us to put it back in the shed for a few days, we'll lock it back up in there, and we'll meet you out here, or one of the guys will, to get it loaded at that time. But folks, without further ado, I think we're ready to go. 4640 time, ladies and gentlemen. Now, what we want to know is what I'm going to get for it. I'm going to bid $37,500, $40,000 for the tractor, $40,000 to get $40,000. I'm going to bid $40,000 to bid $40,000. Thank you, Mark. $40,000, $37,500, okay, to bid $40,000, $40,000, $37,500, okay, $40,000 to bid $40,000, $37,500, $40,000 to bid $40,000. Now 42 high, now 2 high. Here we go. I'm going to $40,000 to bid $42,000 to $40,000 to bid 2 high. I'm going to $45,000, $42,000 to $45,000 to $5,000 to $42,000. I'm going to do $45,000, $42,000 to $45,000. I got Gail right there. $42,000, $45,000, $42,000 to $45,500 to $45,000. I'm going to $42,000 to $45,000 to $5,000. Find another one, folks. $42,000, $45,000, $42,000 to $45,000 to $5,000 to $45,000. Now 47 by the 47 and a 5 and a 10 and a 47 by Gale 46 now 47 the 47 and a 47 and a 47,000. I'm going to 46 here now 47 and a 47 and a 47 $47,000 and a 46 here now 47 $47,000 and a 10 now 48 Gale 48,000 now 49 49 down 49,000. I'm going to $50,000 down $50,000. I'm going to 50 now 1 I'm going to 51 1 1 I'm going to 1,000. I'm going to $51,000 I'm going to 51 1 1 I'm going to 51,000 51,000 51 1 1 come on 2 52 Gale 52,000 come all the way from Nebraska 52,000 51 52 I'm going to 51 I'm going to 2,000 I'm going to 51,000 $52,000 I'm going to 2,000 I'm going to 51 I'm going to 2 I'm going to 51 I'm going to now 52 3 I'm going to 52 3 3 I'm 54,000, Gail, 54,000, now 55, then 55, now 5, to get 55,000, now 56,000, I'm going to 55, 57, 57, 57 pound dollar, 57,000, 57, 57, 57 pound dollar, now 8, 57, 8 pound dollar, 9, 59, 9, to get 59,000, 59 pound dollar, now $60,000, 60 pound dollar, now 1, 61,000, 61 pound dollar, now 2, 60, Gail, get back here, 62,000, I'm going to pound dollar, 2 pound dollar, 2,000, 62,000, I'm going to 62, 62, I'm going to Gail, 62, thank you for coming all the way, 62, stayed in town last night, 61, 2,000, anybody else, 61 pound dollar, 62,000, 62 pound dollar, 2, I'm going to 2 pound dollar, you going to do it? Ladies and gentlemen, the hammer's high, 61,000, anybody want to give it more at 62 pound dollar, sold the tractor for $61,000. Does anybody want to guess who bought it? Machinery Repeat, who do you think bought it? Sitting right there. Going to the Kinzenbach collection. John bought the 4440. And what year was it, Greg? What year did we sell the 4440?
March 6, 2009.
How do you remember those years? March 6th of 09, we sold a 4440 with 47 and a half hours on it. John Kinzenbach was in Florida at the time at another auction, and he had his good friend Bill Dietrich, DMI, at our yards in Hamilton, Illinois, at the Crooks Estate. That gentleman had struck oil, and it was an 82 model, and the oil company bought him farm and machinery, and the guy never did use it. John bought it. It's his innovation center in Williamsburg, Iowa, at Kinsey Manufacturing, and this will be sitting right next to it. You'll be able to go down there and watch it at Kinsey's at the Innovation Center. It'll be sitting right next.
After we repaint it.
He said after we repaint it. Yeah, right. John, congratulations. Going to the great Kinsey collection. John Kinzenbach, congratulations, John. The rock box on the front, and internet, we have a bidder up to $32,500 out of Silence, Missouri. That's where the bidding will start. $35,000. $35,000, $32,500, $5,000, $35,000, $35,000, find another one there, folks, with a 4430. The last year they made them. The last year they made the 30 series with 1,300 hours. 33.5, 32.5, 33.5, anybody else? 32.5, 33.5, I'm going to 32.5, I'm going to get a 33.5, I'm going to 33.5, 32.5, I'm going to 33,500, I'm going to 32.5, 33.5, and 33.5, 32.5, I'm going to 33.5, I'm going to 33.5, anybody else? I'm going to 32.5, $33,000. 32.5, anybody else at 33,000, 32.5 at 33, 32.5 at 3, now 34,000, thank you, Gail, 33, 34, Missouri, now you're going to be 34. 33.5, now 34, Gail, now 34, now 34.5, 34.5 and a 34.5 and a 34.5, 34.5 down 35, 35 and a 35.5, 35.5 and a 30. Folks, if we hadn't had the 4640, you'd all be drilling over this thing. What would it be bringing? I know this is pretty tall cotton, standing next to that tractor right there. But guys, it's a 4430, one of the most popular tractors we ever made. One owner, last year again, in 1,300 hours. 35.5 internet, 35.5 internet, 35.5 on one side of the Gale, 35,000, 30, now 36,000 Gale, now 36, thank you. I'm going to 35.5 internet, 6,000, I'm going to 35.5 internet, 6,000, I'm going to 5 internet, David, get 6,000, 35.5 internet, Nebraska, to get 36,000, 35.5 internet, 6,000, to get 6,000, you through, 35.5 internet, 36,000, 36,000, on the mind, 35.5, anybody else at 36,000, 35.5 internet, 36,000, $36,000, you're going to do it. I'm going to be 35.5. Anybody else at 36,000? Gail, one more time. 36,000. I'm going to bet 36,000 and a half. Ladies and gentlemen, fair warning. Last call at $36,000 for it. Sold it 35,500, and it's going to stay with the 4640. Mr. John Kinzenbach, Kinsey Collection, Williamsburg, Iowa. Congratulations again, John. Gail, you tried. He's just shrugging his shoulders at you, John. 41 the box.
Hey folks, how much fun was that? Machinery Peter, thanks for tagging along today out at Bingham Lake, Minnesota. Out here, another great Sullivan auction. Dan, fantastic. And John Kinzenbach, always great to see you, John. And congratulations on buying these two beautiful tractors, the 4430 and the 4640. John, what did you think when you saw these, or when Dan told you about these coming up?
Well, I knew they would be a good collector item. I've got a 4440 that this will go with. That's just as nice as
Right.
these are. So,
Right.
yeah.
Are you planning to maybe have these two tractors in your innovation Kinsey Innovation Center?
I'll put this one with the 4440.
Okay.
Put them together.
Now, what are the days of the week and the hours again on the Kinsey Innovation Center? Folks,
We
if
go-
you haven't been, you gotta go. It's awesome.
We go Monday through Friday and Friday noon during the summer hours. But you can drive by there on the interstate and probably between 8 in the morning till 4:30 in the afternoon. That's open to the.
Do folks need appointments to come in and tour, or
no,
not?
No.
They don't.
The tour the factory, we need to
Sure.
know.
Okay.
It's a little more difficult to find people on the spur of the moment, but
And can they, at the Kinsey website, can they find that information?
I believe they can.
Okay.
Again, I hear what they're doing, but I don't always know how they're doing it.
Right. Now, you were up in the truck again today, John. Did Dan put you to work clerking?
Well, he wants me to get up there and bids what he wanted me to do.
Well, Dan, thank you for the heads up on these tractors. What was that, like 6 weeks ago? You told me.
Yeah, it was, Greg. I drove up here probably 6 or 7 weeks ago, and met with the two sons. And
Right.
When they called in the end of the office, they mentioned these tractors in low hour, and I couldn't believe it when I came up here and
Right.
walked in the shed and took a look at them. And the second I pulled out of the driveway, I called my nephews Luke and Matt and my son Michael and my nephew James. I said, "You're not going to believe what's up here." And they said, "What?" And I said, "A 4640 with 826 hours." I said, "It's one owner. It's absolutely 100% right." And they said, "Are we the first people you called?" And I said, "Well, I might have called John Kinzenbaugh first." So they kind of got a kick out of it. So we've been talking about it back and forth. But in all seriousness, I mean, it has to be the lowest hour, 4640 anywhere.
Right. One of a kind opportunity.
It is. And with John having the 4440 that we sold in 09 from the Crooks estate in March of 09, you know, with 47, 8, 9 hours on it, those two sitting next to each other,
It's gonna look good.
Perfect fit.
Now, John, you got to find a 4240 with like 500 hours on it to put next to him, huh? I suppose. Oh, that's great
I've
stuff.
actually got a really nice 4840. It's real low hour. It comes from northern Illinois, and it just needs to be polished up.
Oh, okay.
It's real low hour. It's got dual 24/5 tires on it from the factory. So I've got that tractor, and then I've got an 8640 with only 1,000 hours on it, and
Wow.
it needs a little touch up on the wheels, but it's mint condition. So
Wow.
now I'll be able to put all them together.
Well, these two guys right here, folks, you put these two guys together, John and Dan, two legends in the business here. I've had some of the most fun that sale back in March of 09.
Yeah.
And then John, your sale a couple years ago with your 8850 that had no hours on the repower, and fantastic.
Well, Greg, thank you for all you do. And in all seriousness, it's just pretty awesome.
Fun to
The
be here.
exposure and what everybody, the good they get out of machinerepeat.com. It's just awesome.
Well, we like to tell stories about people and these tractors like this. And again, folks, if you haven't been to the Kinsey Innovation Center, mark it on your calendar, find a way and get there, because it is a great day. So again, John, congratulations.
You bet. Thank you. Thank you.
Ram Trucks, premier vehicle of Machinery Pete TV.